From Fox 13 News, this is Good Day Seattle.
Driving up blood donations in our state could start with our calendars. We'll explain when Good Day Seattle returns. There's a new push in our state to increase the number of blood donations, and it all centers around a date on the calendar. So joining us in studio to break it all down, the Senior Government Affairs Director of Bloodworks Northwest, Juan Cotto, is here. Juan, good morning to you.
Good morning. Thanks so much for having me here today.
All right, so talk about to set aside the idea of setting aside a day to donate blood in this state, and why this date in particular.
Well, this date in December, that's a time where, because of vacations and family travel, holidays, people start leaving town, and they start forgetting to give blood donations. So we looked for a day, and we looked at the calendar. We tied this to the Amtrak 501 train derailment back in 2017, simply because on that particular day, our caring spirit and nature of people in our community, they lined up around the blocks at donor centers across the region to donate blood. And the most important thing that we wanted people to understand is that the blood that was donated, that was utilized to serve those patients, was donated 2 or 3 weeks before. So it's in the spirit of giving, we're hoping that people will make some blood donations and get out ahead of the next accident before it happens.
Yeah, I mean, there is a big need for blood donations, especially as, I mean, anything like that could happen at any given time, but also as we head into the holidays, like you said, a lot of people go out of town, a lot of different things can happen.
Sure, yeah, and we understand that time's important. One of the things that we do now is you can set your appointments ahead of time, get there. We make it as efficient as possible to make sure that people can get in and out and make it a really efficient process for the blood donor.
How is the blood supply in the state right now?
The blood supply is, it's always needed. We're always looking for people to come in and donate. Right now it's stable, but our goal is to make it a safe and reliable blood supply. So once again, the donations that we are looking for, and you stated it, Liz, that the next accident is about to happen, and that's what we're preparing for. So we encourage people to go ahead and come in and make a donation and give themselves an opportunity to serve the community in a real caring and giving way.
And you guys are also teaming up with the Mariners, is that true?
We have teamed up with a number of different organizations. The Mariners were very early on in the pandemic, helped us with a very visible pop-up location, obviously at T-Mobile Park, and they're going to continue to do that as well. So we're going to have some pop-up locations coming up where people can get in. It allows us to get our staff there and maintain a safe environment for the donor, and make it a very, very efficient place for people to come.
So December 18th is the date. Is that in regard to the holidays? Is there a greater need for blood during the holidays?
In the holidays, absolutely. It's simply because the people are going out of town. Once again, we talked about the travel, but also that's just one of the natural dips in the blood supply, is just because of the holiday season.
Now, when it comes to giving blood, I mean, some people might be intimidated by the process, maybe nervous to do it. I mean, what words of advice would you have for them?
Number one, hydrate yourself before you get there. It's painless and simple as possible. And I think if you come and you see our staff, and we take such good care of the donor, and we're coming with some creative ways to make it a real special experience for the donor. And we've heard some feedback just in terms of the donor bays and when people come in, the friendly environment. It really is just a real simple way to make a contribution to the community, and you still get a cookie at the end of it.
We get a cookie.
That. We love that.
There are cookies involved. Juan Cotto from Bloodworks Northwest. Thanks for your time. We appreciate it.
Thanks so much for having me on this morning. We really appreciate it.
Right. Have a great day.